Good morning, everyone. Dr. Vicky here, speaking to you from the seed to transformation. It is May 1st, everyone. It is a Wednesday here. And I guess everywhere, right? When it's May 1st. All right, the moon is in Aquarius. Aquarius, of course, is the humanitarian moon. It's the moon in which we can get perspective, when we can look at things more objectively. And there's plenty to look at. The month of May, and especially in this, how do I want to say this? May is one of my favorite months for a number of reasons. It is one of the greenest, least buggy months around here. All the flowers are coming up. It's spring. It's time to get into the garden. Yesterday we spent the day doing a burn and cleaning up the yard. Today it is raining, so there's not much we can do out here. If we wanted to do some plant stuff, you don't mess with the soil when it's wet, because it messes up the structure of the soil. Unless you want to weed, it's a good day to weed when the soil is wet, because they come out easier. May is growing up Catholic. May was the month of Mary. And we would have the procession and the crowning of the Virgin in May. And it was especially if you were the person who got to crown Mary, you were like the star of the show. And of course, me being gawky and the little Irish girl in my class got to crown Mary, and I remember being really disappointed that I didn't get selected. I'm not really, pick me. I was never really a pick me kind of person, despite my Leo rising. But I was disappointed that I was not selected. But of course, little Mary Brannigan was the cutest thing, and she was, and her mother worked with the nuns, and so she got to crown Mary. So, but this May, Mary, the mother, right? The archetype of the feminine, Mother Nature rising up from her slumber to bring us beauty and life and love and food and all the things that she does. Our beautiful mother. The first aspect on May 1st was a square between Pluto in Aquarius and Venus in Taurus. The Sabian symbol for Taurus, for Pluto, is a deserter from the Navy. Not being willing to go against your values. Absolutely refusing to do something that goes against your values. Square Venus, which speaks of taking actions. 3 degrees of Taurus. A field of clover, taking easy steps to build foundations. The square is a crisis in action. We feel the need to take an action with this square. This is an especially powerful statement at the beginning of a month that's dedicated to the mother. Of course, we have Mother's Day at this time as well, right, in May? I married my husband Michael in May. I also lost my father in May. And so May for me is both full of wonderful, wonderful memories and, you know, other things. And we all have these months, right? Now, Pluto is standing still because tomorrow it stations retrograde at that 3rd degree, deserter in the Navy symbol, Sabian symbol. Last night in New York City, or last night in New York City, the New York police came into Columbia University and City College to disperse the student protesters. And there are student protests everywhere in New York, in many, many, many states, in many countries. Students standing up for the rights of the Palestinian people, not to be victims of genocide, really. And so standing up for what you can no longer stand for, the brutality of what's going on in Gaza. So we can feel the rising up of the energy of life. It's an exciting time to be alive. It's also a beautiful time here in the garden. I'm going to stop talking about politics and just walk you around a little bit to see what's coming up, because May is the most beautiful month, I think. Well, there's a few ties, but let's enjoy the yard, thinking of our connection to the goddess. We can see these roses are starting to leaf out quite a bit. This one here right in front of me is yellow, and it is the rose that we planted for Gretchen. And we also have a rose, I believe that one back there is Boo's rose. And then, of course, we have our bleeding hearts right over where Boo and Gretchen are protecting the land. There's Buddha over there, sitting in the rain. I started off this video, the plant that you saw at the very beginning, those were the white lilacs starting to flower out a little bit more. These are the hydrangeas. It looks like they're going to be pretty big this year. And then this is, what is this called? I always forget. You guys will tell me because you guys know. These are really loved by, I think they're white, but the hummingbirds like them. They have those bells. Seal of Solomon, I think. Solomon's seal. I think that's what that's called. And then, of course, we still have some daffodils that are still up and about, and these beautiful tulips that are actually still blooming. It's a little chilly this morning, I have to say. Tad noisy from the birds. Oh, and yesterday I saw a towhee, and heard the orioles. The orioles are back. Back. Always come back, the Baltimore Orioles, this time of year. And the first time I actually took notice of an oriole was when I was dating Michael, and we had that May together. We actually started dating in May as well, I guess, and we got married in May. May's a big month for us. Our life changed in May, too, when my father passed away and we had to take on my mother, who lived with us for 17 years. And when I say take on my mother, I'm not kidding, take on my mother. She was quite a lady. Quite a lady. So we heard the orioles, and the orioles are blessings on relationships. So when the orioles come, it's like a super duper blessing for us. There was just and the other bird that came, has been very active now, probably just got here and is busy making their nests, are the gray catbirds. Gray catbirds. So the yard is filling up with songbirds and the like. Yeah. I know. That's the catbird talking to me. They're very friendly. You can almost, they almost like come right up. Oh, there they are up there. I don't know if you can see them on the top of the bush there. Hey guys, what you doing? What you got there? Look at you making a nest. Wow, yeah, that's really cool. That's a nice big piece of something. It's interesting because when you go around after the season and all the nests are bare, you know, come fall and winter, a lot of the nests have plastic in them, which I guess is a good building material, but kind of sad. Yeah. Well, I'll let you guys go and enjoy your own May Day. Have a wonderful day. Have a wonderful May. And namaste in May. All right, guys. Take care. Much love.